This is Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 13th meeting of the Michigan City Water Works Board. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Meeting of the Water Board to order. Approval of minutes from the meeting on August 23rd.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting held on August 23rd, 2022.
I'll second it.
Motion second that we approve the minutes of the meeting held August 23rd. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the claims dated September 13th.
Motion to approve the list of claims dated September 13th, 2022.
I'll second it.
Right, there's a motion second we approve the list of claims dated September 13th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Purchase order.
Before you have a list of 11 purchase orders. The first purchase order is to Scotty's Dynamic Design. This is for some high-vis t-shirts with logos. This is for our crews to wear out while they're doing work. That's $594. The second purchase order is to Ferguson. This is for Rams horns. These are the plumbing devices that we set meters in. We actually had some on order. We had to order more because we ran out of the ones that we had in stock while we were still waiting for other ones to show up. So we ordered some from another place and got them in. So that's why it's a confirming purchase order, $882. The next is to H&G Underground. This is for the Kemmel Beach water main installation. This is the one goes out to the National Park for $54,600. The next one is to McCann. This is repairs to case number 1, our number 1 backhoe. It needed some hydraulic hoses for $3,721.08. The next one is to Midwest Meter. This is meters and transponders for stock for $12,722.60. The next one is to United Rentals. This is a lift for building roof repairs on our north pump building. We have a vent that's through the roof that has a small leak around it. So we're going to patch it, but we need a lift to get up there because of the type of material our roof is made of and the angle that it's at to be safe. So
We doing that in-house?
yeah, it's our people doing it. For $984.26. The next one is to USA Blue Book. This is a chemical feed pump. This is to feed chlorine into water mains when we install them in the event that we have an issue with our initial form of chlorination for $2,505.09. We did actually experience that. We had to pay a contractor. We paid Woodruff to come out and do that for us. And so we figured having our own pump, we could take care of that ourselves in the future. The next one is to Leeds for copper tubing, $1,601.42. The next one is to Weir's truck 15 repairs, confirming for $2,475.43. Number 10 is to McCann. This is an excavator rental for the Kemmel Beach project for $3,142.72. The excavator that we own leaks massive amounts of hydraulic fluid, and that's probably not a really good idea in a sandy area to do that. So our excavator's done, but we have a plan to remove it, but to do this project we'll rent an excavator rather than spend over $100-some thousand to have an excavator just sitting They're not doing anything. And then number 11 is to Bozak Honda. This is 2 SUVs for the plant. Those were in our plan, in our capital plan for the year. The original budget was $35,000 a piece. They came in at $72,508 for both of them. And they're going to get us white ones, and we should have them within the next, once this is approved, of course. We haven't ordered them, but as tomorrow I'll order them if it's approved. And they said it would be about 60 days to have both of them, so not too bad.
And those are in our 2022 budget.
They were in our budget.
Let's catch up.
Did he put a logo on it?
Oh yeah, they're gonna get we're gonna try and do what we do with our trucks, if that's possible.
Yeah.
If not, we're at least putting our logo on the side.
Oh, yeah.
We also do the stripe, and we like to do that in a reflective material. It's also for safety as well, so.
I'll make a motion to accept the list of purchase orders dated 9/13/2022.
I'll second it.
Motion second to we approve the purchase orders dated 9/13. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Bad debt list. Well,
To make a motion to approve the bad debt list for accounting purposes only dated September 13th, 2022.
I'll second it.
is this customer catching up on all the COVID, or the list is so short this time?
That's pretty good.
You listed up.
It all depends on how it lands, when we run the list.
There's motions, second to approve the bad debt list for bookkeeping purposes only, dated September 13th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Old business.
Okay. Under old business, in the purchase orders, we approved having H&G do the directional boring out on Kemmel Beach, or out on, in Kemmel Beach area. We're slated to begin that installation in Beverly Shores to that rest station with pipe going in the ground next week. So we'll be moving along on that project. We'll get that one wrapped up pretty quick. The State Board of Accounts audit just ended, and we have a tentative schedule for the exit conference on September 26th, which Ken and I will be attending, and then we'll see what they say. Also under old business, just to make everyone aware, at the September 6th City Council meeting, the City Council removed the material purchase funds for that main extension for the annexed area out by US 20 by Swan Lake. That was removed from that ARPA funding ordinance that they had. They also removed a fire truck from that. We are currently working with the city on an application for grant funding, and we're waiting to see if we need to add anything to the engineering study that Haas and Associates completed for us earlier this year. So hopefully we won't have to add too much, and maybe we'll get some grant funding for that project from the city, or from the state, and then the city would have to put in a portion as well to get the project done. That's all I had under old business.
Right, how's, what's Twilight?
The mains are installed and available, and I have been writing up the letters for the customers to get their, some of the folks will be eligible for a refund. So we give a letter to them so that they can figure out how to get us paid to do taps, and then we get services to those folks. Start collecting revenue.
In 94 and 421?
Project started, but it's not moving really fast because the contractor doesn't have all the materials he needs. That's just same issue that we've been having. So it's moving along. They have run the main under 94, and so the casing was installed, and they did install the main through there. And the main is also installed under the gas pipeline over on County Road 300, because that had to be put through casing. But the rest of the pipeline, the rest of the pipe is basically sitting at this point. They need a lot more materials to get moving on the project.
And the South Shore is moving along, right?
We are getting very close to complete. They are wrapping up the intersection of Wabash and 11th.
Yeah.
And then basically they have to finish up some water main that's going to run between over by Donnelly Street, over by the prison area on the 10. There's some main they have to run through there. And then also the Sheridan crossing. And once they complete that, that should pretty much wrap it up for us.
Good.
That's good, that's good.
Perfect. Any other old business?
I didn't have
New business?
under new business, on Friday, September 30th, in Wanata, the Indiana Section AWWA Northwest District is having a meeting. We're planning to send five people, including me, to this meeting. I wanted to know if any board members were interested. It starts at 8:30 at the Legion in Wanata, and runs, then there's a lunch at 12:30. It's all part of it. So
It's on a Friday.
it's on a Friday,
What date again?
30th of September.
And what's the, what would the meeting content be?
Part of it is going to be the Indiana Finance Authority holding a regional meeting as part of state requirements put forth by the legislature. The Indiana Finance Authority has to hold regional meetings across the state where the local utilities essentially talk about different topics, and it's kind of a roundtable discussion of how different topics are going to impact different utilities. There's probably going to be a bit of discussion about the new lead and copper rule that the EPA put forth. Then following that, a representative from IDEM will be speaking on the new lead and copper rule and what the state of Indiana's requirements are going to be for it. So that's the two big items. But then also we have, it's in a part of the four of us that are going to be there are going to be receiving what's called the Purdy Award. It's an award for years of service in the water and drinking water industry that's provided by the state of Indiana. So,
At that meeting.
at that meeting.
And what's that award called?
It's called the Purdy Award.
HRDY?
H-U-R-T-Y.
Oh,
It was named after, it was a former health commissioner or something in the state.
I knew somebody that had a last name Hardy, H-R-D-Y, no vowels, very strange.
How big region is covered by this?
So the Northwest District of the state for AWWA includes Lake, Porter, LaPorte, St. Joe, Marshall, Stark, Newton, Jasper, Benton, White, Carroll, and Cass counties, and Fulton County. So it's a big area.
That's a big one.
That's the shortest route.
When we have meetings, we try to move them around to different parts of that area to try and draw in people from the different water utilities that are throughout the area.
Wanted to have a big enough place?
Yeah, the American Legion there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
They do. We're lucky to be that close.
yeah. We've had the meetings in Monticello in the past, and Plymouth, South Bend.
I think they redid that Legion some time ago, and
Yeah.
it's bigger and nicer, and
We've had a couple meetings there in the past, and they've gone well.
so 4 of you are going, because you're,
Well, there's 4 of us that are going to be receiving
So,
awards, and
yeah.
then another one that's going because it needs contact hours.
oh,
So,
4 of our employees.
yes.
All right.
I haven't told the rest of them yet.
Well, we won't let it slip. All right, any other new business?
Yeah, just make you aware that you probably saw the press release on it. The system-wide hydrant flushing began last Tuesday, and that should continue through October.
Okay.
And then just as a heads up to the rest of the board, on Thursday, board member Sperling will be coming out to the water plant for a impromptu plant tour, since he wasn't able to be at the one that you guys had.
it's
You
good.
will enjoy it.
It's really
Thought I
good.
should really be
It's like
outstanding.
It's like going through the belly of the Titanic.
That's
Yes.
right. I'm looking forward to it.
'Cause
Well, let's
it's-
not call it, not the Titanic, let's find some other.
No, I know, you know,
You will come back.
There you go.
I felt like I was, yeah.
Well, any other additional director comments besides what Beth put out there?
I will put that in minutes if that's okay.
Very, very
Sorry.
clean, very clean facility.
You'll enjoy it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the September 13, 2022 meeting of the Michigan City Water Board.
Second that.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Hi.
Bye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Brandon.